How you doing? Oh, the police came. 'Cause that's what happens when you call the police, apparently. Oh, man. I ain't about calling no police. Don't like it to be done to me. But, in this case, I was the victim. And, well, I feared that this was going to happen. You know? I documented it, you know, just in case it happened. And, yeah, I'm still like, I shouldn't call the police, you know? I still stick up for my family. But I'm enabling the problem by not addressing it. And you shouldn't enable a problem or else it gets worse. And in this case, it got to the point where, yeah, I mean, they had to take pictures of this. It's probably swole up by now, but I always beat myself up, basically. It's like it's always my fault, and I take the brunt of the punishment. And I don't say anything. I just go about my business, kind of like in school, just hunched over and just look at my shoes and try to ignore shit, you know. But when you ignore it and you don't confront it, the problem still persists. I'm smart enough to understand this. Now, doing something about it, that takes a little bit of guts. It's kind of like admitting you have an addiction and, you know, saying, okay, I take responsibility for this. I was trying and hoping that she'd see, before this type of thing would happen, that she'd have a problem with her drinking and her anger. Because when I got the EPO put on me or whatever, like, and I got kicked out all those times doing this and that, what happened? Well, she had no problem going down to the courthouse and filing that shit on me. My family had no problem filing papers on me to get me out of here. Why do I care so much? I don't know, man. I've always had this problem with caring too much. Like that sounds like a great problem to have, right? You know, but I probably stems from like you wanting to be accepted. You know, I want them to like me. You know, I've been doing my best, like the best I can and stuff. But the Lord says basically, you got to be about it. You handle your situation. You got to be a man or whatnot. Well, calling the law does not seem like the nigga. I was right. You know, I was afraid it was going to happen. It happened. You know, originally my mom was like, "Well, you took up for that person, but why'd you hit her? You know, like she's family or something like that." I was like, "Because she was beating up somebody." You know, I'm like, can't just stand there and let somebody that was my friend get beat the fuck up. And that was a big rebuttal. It was like, she didn't hit you. What business is it of yours? And my sister would be like, she was like, well, Ricky could get all angry and beat you up like he hit me. The cognitive dissonance in that woman's head, my sister's head, is like weird. It's only in the mental hospital have I seen cognitive dissonance that says, I ain't the problem, you 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 the problem, ain't me. It is you, Angela. Look, people joke about the PTSD or whatever, but nigga, when I see cops, I ain't happy. Because usually they ain't my friend. I'm usually wearing some bracelets, like, plenty of times. Like, you gotta go for a mental evaluation. Hey, she called the cops on you again. Straight to that house. Mental evaluation. You the problem. I ain't the problem, motherfuckers. Fuck you. Alright, and shout out to the KKFC. They make really good videos about me. If you like me and cool videos, I go watch the Radness Dedication and Memory video or whatever. That's an awesome video. It's got some good rapping in it by somebody that sounds suspiciously like one of the Insane Clown Posse people, but be that as it may. Yeah, I go there and I hit that button and I watch that video and I go, wow, I look pretty cool, you know? I'm getting sidetracked. She ain't here. Long story short is, I told the guy I was gonna write a dissertation about, like, what had happened, and I was like, dissertation is a fancy word that says, I'm gonna write something down. And he's like, don't make it too fancy. I'm like, I'm a fancy motherfucker. But, okay, I didn't say that. But my carpal tunnel, man, shit. Writing and writing and writing. He held the flashlight, and I wrote everything. I was like, alright. Like, simple, like, man, my English, you know, my creative writing did not take a part here. This was descriptive writing. You know, I wasn't like, once upon a time, I was playing Kadama and got slapped in the clavicle. You know, and I was like, all up in my face, talking about, hit me, like she does before. Like, it hit me, like, if I beat you up, that's gonna get me in trouble. You injured me. Not you, Internet, but she needs to see that she's the problem, and she ain't here. It's quiet. I don't know what's going to go on tomorrow. My mom was kind of up in arms. My dad won't happy about it, I'm sure. But, well, hold on. I want to show you something. Oh, where is that bad boy? I mean, a lot of people like to say, like, bad things or whatnot about family or whatever, but before this happened, you know, boom, my mom was like, yo, I got this for you. They're Sharpies. So I can do some artwork. And it's like, I can draw on Kadamas or whatever I want with this. So I need some Sharpies. And I got some. She looked out. I'm happy about that. But, you know, I gotta look out for me sometimes. I want to be there for RC and do what's right. This ain't supposed to be a sappy video. This is supposed to be like, yeah, I did the right thing. I called the police and she locked the fuck up. Yay. But she need to be locked the fuck up, man. Fuck that shit. Like, lying to me, lying on me in court, fucking calling the motherfucking police. Like, I should be fucking pissed. She ain't never wrote me while I was locked up. She ain't writing Richard. Why should I give a fuck? I mean, a normal person, maybe I'm autistic enough to care too much. I don't know much about this autism shit, but a lot of the cool things about autism is you got laser focus, and like you learn a lot about everything. You're like, oh, I'm reading this shit, yeah, I know it. And I don't know about high functioning and low functioning or whatever. Like they want to say there's a gigantic spectrum. I don't know about that. I don't like to compare my specialness. Like, then I'm competing. Like, who's more retarded? I mean, that's not politically correct anymore. But like, what do I get a participation trophy because I'm stupid? Like, don't point that shit out to me. Like, I think my family never told me I was stupid or mentally disabled or whatever the buzzword is for being a little bit slow. Shit. A lot of people want to say late bloomers, motherfucker. Like, I don't know. This is what you get. It's like, I don't know. I think I try to do the right thing all the time, and I just, I'm rambling now, man. Whatever. But she ain't here. She ain't here. I know that much is true. Man, and that shit was hard. I mean, I tried to make it laugh. Oh, I play Kadama for the cop people. I'm like, hey, check this out, boom, Kadama. And they're like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Then I asked them if that was like a 3/4 moon or some shit, and they're like, you're asking the wrong one. And then I had to like write my name like 8 times or some shit. Like, and then the funny part is when I signed it, like, keep the signature, it might be worth something. And I was like, I'm just joking, but. Look, humor, like laughter, is all I got. You know, I mean, that's why I'm funny to me, and to you. I hope I've made somebody laugh. It comes at a great cost, though. You don't just get a sense of humor like this overnight. You know what I'm saying? You got, like, my buddy once said, like, my virtual friend, Mr. T remains nameless, terrible. One said, all glory to God, and God don't want to hang out with no boring motherfuckers. And my life is anything but boring. So I was gonna go to this Bible here once this camera starts working again. And ask Mr. God, where possibly if I did the right thing. So let's find out. Okay. Well, alright, well, we oh wow, this thing's actually even bent. I'm going to go with this one. Exodus 1 and 2. These are the names of the sons of Israel who came to Egypt with Jacob. Man, not Exodus. I ain't reading this. It says up here the Israelites are oppressed. And it says, Exodus 2 was originally what I wanted. This thing, Israel's bondage in Egypt. In spite of oppression, Abraham and Sarah's descendants multiplied and prospered in fulfillment of the divine promise. Genesis 12:2, 15:5, blah, blah, blah. Total number of... I don't care about this crap. What's this? What is this all been up to? Am I supposed to read this one too, guys? Seriously? No, I've been trying to help. I don't want to read that one. Okay, well, that's a bookmark. Don't count. Well, fuck it. I guess it does count because my finger's right here. Boom. As Hosea 7. They do not cry to me from the heart, but they wail upon their beds. They gash themselves for grain and wine. They rebel against me. It was I who trained and strengthened their arms, yet they plot evil against me. They turn to that which does not profit. They have become like a defective bow. Their officials shall fall by the sword. Now let's continue reading that. Okay.